Hey y'all, today Miss Ann are going to be making our famous Crockpot blueberry breakfast casserole.
Oh, having a whole lot of fun.
The after effects of eating blueberries. Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy.
And Miss Ann.
And today we're cooking up our Crockpot blueberry breakfast casserole. This casserole is very, very, very popular on recipes.crock.com, and it's pretty popular in this house. When Addie was little and Cris had first made that, she would always ask and say, "Mommy, would you make that blueberry stuff?" And you're not really much of a fan of blueberries, though, are you?
Yeah, but in this it's actually really good.
Yeah, you're just not. You don't like them in the raw.
Yeah,
but you like
I don't like
something.
normal blueberries.
Right.
They taste really bitter.
Yeah, they're a little bitter, maybe a little sour. I kind of like them. They're packed full of antioxidants, and well, they're fun to sneak. But what you need for this recipe are the following ingredients. You need 3 tablespoons of melted butter. You need 1 cup of long cooking oats, not the quick oats, but the long cooking oats. You need 1 cup of cream of wheat. You need 1 cup of white flour. You need 1 cup of brown sugar. You need 1 egg that is slightly beaten. You need 1 cup of milk. You need a 1/4 cup of oil. You need 2 cups of blueberries. You need 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. You need 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and then you need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And you're going to put it together just like this. You're going to take your butter right in there. You're going to take your oats right in there. You're going to take your cream of wheat. Cream of wheat. That's hard to say. Right in there. Your flour. Right in there. Brown sugar. Right in there. You see the trend here? Your egg.
Right in there.
Hey, very good. You stole my line. Your milk.
Right in
Right
there.
in there. Your oil.
Right in there.
Right in there. Your tablespoon of baking powder.
Right in there.
Right in there. And your, Mikey's going to measure with his fingers, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Right in there. And then your blueberries and your walnuts. Wait, don't do that yet. We'll set those over here. Miss Ad, why don't you slide over here? Mix her up. Well,
This may take a
this out of
while.
the way.
There's a lot of stuff in this bowl.
we will get all this stuff out of your way. I'll go do the dishes while you're mixing that up.
Yay.
Dishes are close enough to being done. But that's all you want to do is you want to get this all mixed up in there. Make sure you mix all the wet into the dry. You're doing a good job. You know, it's stuff like this is fun to do in the kitchen. Sometimes it may take a little longer, but that's, you know, you want your kids to learn how to cook. You can't cook for your kids forever. You got to let them do a little bit themselves. So this is a good recipe to try this with. So get her all stirred up. That looks really good. Good job. It is. Well, you wonder why? Because it's got oatmeal in it, or it's got oats in it. But now that you get that all mixed up, good job, Miss Ad.
Dropped it in.
Now you want to get rid of your, let's get that scrape right there. Right there, good job. Actually, you did a really good job. Kudos, child.
I'm good at baking. Like
Are you good at baking?
Yeah, this is
Yes,
sort of
you
like
are.
baking.
Now you want to take your blueberries, go ahead and pour them in there, and your walnuts. And now, you don't want your blueberries to pop, right? You kind of want your blueberries to stay there. So you're not going to mix this in. You're going to fold them in. That way, your blueberries don't, I mean, they're going to pop, and as they heat up, they're going to, but you don't want to mash your blueberries. You just want to kind of mix them in along with your walnuts in there. You want to try it?
Sure.
Try folding?
Because I go around and lift like that.
Perfect. Good job. Do it again. Get them all coated. While you're doing that, I will grab my slow cooker. Could you slide a little bit to your right? And we're just going to use our 6-quart Cuisinart. If you're using a traditional, I can't get this in the shot for nothing. If you're using a traditional slow cooker, I would definitely make sure you spray down with a baking spray, some kind of a cooking spray. Since we're using our non-stick Cuisinart, I'm not too worried about it. Just like that.
How'd I do?
Good job.
I feel
High
like
five.
I feel like sometimes I can be like a jack of all trades.
You are. You're learning. You're learning good. But now all you want to do is just pour this down there in your slow cooker. Oh, that's going to be so good.
This is starting to make me hungry.
I'm starving now. This is going to be a good breakfast. You got that brown sugar, that butter, of course all those blueberries. And I'm just going to set that down in my slow cooker like that. You could do this in a casserole crock if you wanted to. Tell you something though, it's going to cook a little different in a casserole crock. Isn't that weird? It's called a casserole crock, but sometimes casseroles don't do as good in a casserole crock. I don't know why. I don't make the rules.
It's
but just like that. Just like that. Lid on top, and you want to set this on low for 3 hours or on high for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. You just want to check it to see when everything sets up into a casserole. And we're going to show you what it looks like, and we're going to do it with a great big smile because this is going to be good. In 3, 2, 1. And we are back, and it has been 2 hours because we cooked ours on high, and it should be done. Let's take a look. Now, one thing about it is all the steam is going to rise up. It's going to collect on top of here, so you could put paper towels across there, or just make sure that you try to get your water where it doesn't pour back on top. It's not going to hurt it. It's just, you know, that watery stuff on top you don't really want, but it is definitely done. You can tell. My house, I can do this. It's set up in the middle. See, it's all, not all mushy. But I'm going to grab me a corner piece right here. Oh, you hear those blueberries popping. But they're still all together. That's why you fold them in instead of stirring it in. And it keeps those blueberries all together in there. They haven't all busted up. Oh, but they're about to bust up in my mouth. You can smell that brown sugar. I definitely smell those blueberries. What do you say? Give this a try there, Miss Ab.
Okay, and you want to drink some more fancy milk with it?
Miss Ad and I are celebrating. Yeah. That's an amazing breakfast. Cheers. So it's sweet with the blueberries and the brown sugar. And then all of a sudden you get a crunch because those walnuts that you put in there, you didn't put that many walnuts in, but you don't need that many. It adds just a little bit of crunch, a little more density in your dish. It's light as far as it doesn't like get stuck on your tongue. You know, it's not syrupy or anything like that. But I'm betting that if you were to take a little confectioner sugar and stir it up with a little bit of maybe a little water or a little milk and pour over that and make a glaze on top, would also be good. But it's really, really good. That is delicious. Serve it warm for sure. Don't throw it at your kid, especially much more. A little hot, but that is really good. You like that? Thanks for helping me make it. Thanks for making me help it. I don't know. We like this, and if you like this, if you would, give us a like down below, a little thumbs up button down there, and give it a click. Also, if you've not become a member of the Crock Posse, click the little subscribe button down below. And if you want to know right away what we're putting up, make sure you click the bell that we call the
Ding-a-ling.
That's right. And we'll let you know as soon as a new video comes up. And whatever you do, laugh often,
eat good food,
and speak life.
Bye.
Bye, guys. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us